everyone, welcome to my channel Crochet for Baby. Thank you for watching and thank you for subscribing. In today's tutorial, I'm going to show you how to make this headband for baby. I made it to match this little dress that I showed you about a week ago. I will leave the link to this tutorial up here. In this tutorial, I show you how to make the flower as well as the headband. It's very easy to make, so without further ado, let's get started, and thank you for watching. Okay, to begin, I'll be using this 3.5mm crochet hook with this light number 3 baby yarn. The multiple is 4. I have a total of 56 chains here, and to these 56 chains, we're going to add 8 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so now on the 8th chain from the hook, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, we're going to make a triple crochet. So yarn over twice, insert your hook into your 8th chain, pull up a loop, take 2 loops off, take 2 loops off, and take 2 loops off. Again, yarn over twice and into the next chain, 1 more triple crochet. Okay, so now we're going to chain 2, yarn over twice, skip 2 chains and into the 3rd chain, make a triple crochet. Yarn over twice and into the next chain, 1 more triple crochet. This is all you're going to do all the way to the end of your chain. So again, chain 2, skip 2 chains down here and into the 3rd chain, make a triple crochet. So yarn over twice, insert your hook, pull up a loop, take 2 loops off, take 2 loops off, take 2 loops off. Again, yarn over twice and into the next, pull up a loop, take 2 loops off, take 2 loops off, take 2 loops off. Continue like this all the way to the end. I will meet you here to show you what we need to do next. Okay, I'm here at the end. I have 3 chains left here. I'm going to chain 2, skip 2 chains down here and into the 3rd chain, make 1 triple crochet. So at the end, you only make 1 triple crochet. And here's the first row. That's what it should look like. Okay, now for the second row, we're going to chain 1 and turn. On top of this first triple crochet, make 1 single crochet. And now inside this chain 2 space, we're going to make 5 double crochets. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And now we're going to make a single crochet inside here where we have these 2 triple crochets. So insert your hook there and make a single crochet. And then again, inside each one of these 2 chain spaces, you're going to make 5 double crochets. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then inside here you're going to make 1 single crochet. This is all you're going to do, so continue like this all the way to the end. I will meet you here to show you what we need to do next. Okay, I'm here at the end. Inside these 8 chains, I made 5 double crochets, and now I'm going to make a single crochet. Okay, and now I'm going to make 1 more fan of 5 double crochets. Inside these 8 chains, we're going to make 3 fans of 5 double crochets. So that's 2 double crochets, 3, 4, 5, 1 single crochet, and then one more time, one more fan of 5 double crochets. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then we make our single crochet inside or between these two triple crochets, just like this, and that's what it should look like. 3 fans of 5 double crochets. Okay, and now we just continue along this other side, making 5 double crochets and then 1 single crochet between the 2 triple crochets, just like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 1 single crochet inside this space here. Continue like this all the way to the other end. I will meet you here to show you what we need to do next. Okay, I'm here at the end. I made my 5 double crochets, so here I'm just going to go into this stitch here and make a single crochet here in this very corner. Now we're going to make 5 double crochets here into this space here at the end. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And to finish, I'm going to make a slip stitch here where we have this single crochet. Now, what I'm going to do next is just a little border around all of these fans with the color red. If you don't want to change color, all you have to do is just make your slip stitch with the same color and chain 1. Okay, but I'm going to change color, so here I'm going to make a loop here with this color red. So I'm just going to go in through this single crochet and then pull up this loop and make my slip stitch with that. And now with the color red, I'm going to chain 1. And this white color here we can just cut because we're not going to need anymore. So now here what we're going to do is we're going to go into this next space here, pull up a loop and make a slip stitch. Chain 1, go into the next space right here between these 2 double crochets right in the middle, pull up a loop and make a slip stitch, chain 1. Same thing again, slip stitch, chain 1, slip stitch, chain 1, slip stitch, chain 1, and then here we have the single crochet, same thing between the single crochet and the double crochet right there. You're going to go in and make a slip stitch, chain 1, same thing here, slip stitch, chain 1, and then just continue along between each double crochet, a slip stitch, chain 1. This is all you're going to do all around for both sides. So continue like this. I will meet you here on this other side to show you how we're going to finish this and then show you what we need to do next. Okay, I finished here. I joined here to the beginning with a slip stitch. I cut my yarn and this is what it looks like. There it is. This part here is done. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to make a flower that's going to go on the side. So I have 48 chains here. I'm going to use the same yarn, this light number 3 yarn with a 3.5mm crochet hook. Okay, so to begin on the 5th chain from the hook, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, I'm going to make a double crochet. Okay. Then I'm going to skip 1 chain and into the next I'm going to make a double crochet, chain 1, double crochet into the same space. And then again, I'm going to skip 1 chain and into the next, I'm going to make 1 more V-stitch. So a double crochet, chain 1, double crochet. This is all I'm going to do for this first row, which is just making V-stitches. Skip one chain and into the next make a double crochet, chain one, and then again a double crochet. Continue along this first row like this. I will meet you here at the end to show you what we need to do next. Okay, I'm here at the end. I have one chain here left at the end. If you don't have a chain left, that's okay. So just continue with the second row. So here we're going to chain 3 and we're going to turn. Inside this chain 1 space right here, I'm going to make a double crochet, chain 3, and back again into the same space, 2 double crochets, 1, 2. Okay, so into the next chain 1 space, or inside this V-stitch, we're going to make 2 double crochets, 1, 2, chain 3, and back again 2 double crochets. This is all we're going to do for the second row. We're just going to make 2 double crochets inside each one of these V-stitches, 2 double crochets, chain 3, 2 double crochets, and back again 2 double crochets. Okay, this is all we're going to do for the second row. So continue like this. I will meet you here at the end to show you what we need to do next. Okay, I'm here at the end of the second row. Now for the third row, we're going to chain 3 and we're going to turn. Inside each one of these chain 3 spaces, we're going to make 10 double crochets beginning here into this first one. So there's 1,
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9,
10. Then we're going to chain 1 and go into the next chain 3 space and make 10 double crochets. This is all we're going to do for this third row. Just make 10 double crochets inside each one of the chain 3 space, and after you're done, chain 1 and then go back into the next chain 3 space. Continue like this all the way to the end. I will meet you there to show you what we need to do next. Okay, I'm here at the end. To finish here, I'm just going to go into this last chain here and make a double crochet. And this is how I finish this third and final row. Okay, so what I'm going to do next here is inside this double crochet that we just did, I'm going to make a slip stitch. Again, into this little hole, a slip stitch into this next space. It doesn't matter. What I really want to do is just to get into this first chain that we have here. Okay, just like this. Just making slip stitches. It doesn't matter if this here is not as straight. All we're doing is just slip stitches. Okay, so I'm here into this space, and then now I'm just going to make one chain, and then I've already cut my yarn and I left about 12 inches, about 24 inches. So we're not going to need it all, but just in case, I like to cut a lot. So, and then I'm just going to pass this through this last loop, and then this part here is done. So now for this next part, we're going to need a plastic needle, and I'm going to pass this yarn through the needle. And then what we're going to do is we have this first stitch, and then we have the stitch that we left. So you're going to go in and out like you're sewing, just like this. Okay, and you're going to do this all the way to the very end. Like this. Okay, so continue like this all the way to the end. Just sew this and then continue along. Okay, I will meet you at the end to show you what we need to do next. Okay, I'm here at the end. I finished passing this thread through the last through the first row of chains. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull this a little. I'm not going to pull too much, and then I'm going to fold this first piece here like this over like this. Okay, and this is going to be like the center of the flower like this, and then I'm going to start going around like this, making sure that I have something to grab on like this, the end. So when I turn and form my flower, I'm holding it right here. Okay, and make sure that this here is at the end or at the bottom. And as you can see, we're forming the flower. Like this. Okay, and here's our flower. This here in the middle, I like to make sure that it's kind of sort of like that. And then now what I'm going to do is I'm going to sew all my layers. And I'm going to pull a little on it too. Okay, just like this. Let me fix this middle here. Yep, perfect. Just like this. Okay, and then I'm going to grab my flower like this, and I'm going to sew the bottom, making sure that I go through every layer. So I like to insert it through one side like this, and then I like to pull, make sure that it's not coming off. See? So I make sure that this first stitch that I'm going to do grabs all layers, and then I'm going to pull like this, and then I'm going to do it again. Like this, and now I'm going to go through this side. Just like this. See, it's not coming undone. So now I'm going to pass this through and then do it again. You just make sure that it's not coming undone. You got all layers. Perfect. So here you can just continue sewing a little bit more to make sure that it's nice and secured, but I think it's okay here. I'm going to do one more here on this side, and on this side. There's no right or wrong way to do this. Just do it where you feel that will help so that it stays, you know, in one place. Okay, so I think that's all we need. It's all done. And here's our flower. So here now I'm just going to cut my yarn. So I'm going to cut my yarn. I'm going to tie this end here. I'm just going to cut a bit off, and here's our flower. That's what it looks like. So here what we're going to do is I'm going to put it on my headband here, just like this, but first I'm going to do the ribbon. And to do the ribbon, I have, I don't know, this is about 24 inches. Let's see. Yep, it's about 24 inches. And I burnt my ends, and I'm just going to pass it through my needle. And this ribbon here is 5/8 of an inch. And this one here, which is the same one that I used to make the little bows on the dress. So we're going to weave this through. Let's see. The best way to do it is, I think I'm going to pass it through the middle here and go in like this. Skip one over and then like this. Or you can do it where you go through here in the middle and go over these two, under, over, under, over, under, over, under. If you do it this way, the ribbon is going to be a bit wider. See how it's wide right here? What I want to do is instead go through here, through the middle, and then go on top of one and then under, like this, under, over, one, like this. So that this way, when you pull, it's not as big and it looks exactly the same on this side as it does on the other side. But since this is the front side, this is what matters. Okay, like this. See, or you can also get, instead of using this type of ribbon, you can also get these headband ribbon, which is elastic, just like this. I got these through Amazon. I just ordered them. I'm not going to use it because I prefer to use the ribbon. We're just going to use these ends to tie it around the baby's head. Okay, so I'm just going to continue along here, and then I'll come back and show you how we're going to attach the flower, which is pretty much just, you know, like this. It's going to go on top like this, and you're going to have to sew it. So you're going to have to choose a spot here. I would say something like this to the side, and then you're going to sew it maybe like this, making sure that you grab both sides, or you can glue it on with hot glue. However way you want to do it. So I will come back and show you what it looks like once it's done. So I'll show you that next. Okay, so here's my finished headband. This is what it looks like. I've attached my flower to the headband, and this is what it looks like. I think it turned out very cute. Okay, and there it is. Okay, so I hope you liked this tutorial. Thank you so much for watching. Until next time.